Oh, there we have Mauricio. Let's wait for Mauricio and then we start.
Hello.
Hi, Mauricio. How are you?
Hi. Fine, and you?
Fine, thanks. Good. Okay, let's start then. Well, today is almost our last class. Our last class will be tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have, 50% of the time will be class, and the other 50% will be the final, not the final, but the last email you have to write. As I told you, in that last email, you will have to write about apologies, okay? Hi, Constanza. And that is what today we're going to finish studying. Do you remember last class, last week, we listened to some conversations where people apologize? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. And I asked you to do some homework. I don't know if you remembered doing it. Do you remember?
What? I don't understand.
I asked you to do some homework. Did you do it? No?
No.
Well, the thing is that we were talking about how to talk about when you apologize and you say, I'm sorry for not, I don't know, different things, for not coming to classes, for coming late. And then you give an explanation of that, okay? Let me share my screen. Wait. Well, this was the homework I asked you to complete. I think we didn't do it in classes, right? Am I right? Here there is some vocabulary in order to give reasons for missing things. Accident, appointment. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Do you think you can do it orally now at this moment? Yes? Here you have, let me see, you have 6 different sentences giving reasons for missing things. The idea is to complete them with using these words from the box, okay? Let's see number 1. Wait. Number 1, Mauricio, please. Can you read it completely? Complete it, please. Mauricio, can you hear me?
Yes. Sorry, I couldn't come last night. I had a few meetings at work.
No. A few means something in plural.
A few problems at work.
A few problems, right. A few problems at work. Okay, good. Let's see number 2. Diego, please.
Sorry, I couldn't come last Friday. I had a doctor's meeting.
When you go to a doctor or any other professional, you don't have a meeting necessarily, especially with doctors and dentists. You had appointments, una hora. Yeah?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah? Okay, so can you read it again, please, Diego?
Okay. Sorry, I couldn't come last Friday. I had a doctor's appointment.
Right, good. Let's see number 3. Constanza, please.
Sorry, I could come yesterday. I had an important meeting with my
Meeting.
boss.
Yeah.
Meeting.
Meeting with my boss. Right. Here you can say meeting. Good. Okay. Let's see Camilo, please, number 4.
Sorry, I couldn't come out with you last night. I had a really bad day at work. I just went home and went to bed.
Right. Very good. Let's see number 5. Mauricio, please.
Sorry, I couldn't come out with you last Saturday. I feel ill. I had a really bad headache.
Okay, headache. Yeah,
Headache.
a really bad headache. Good. Let's see number 6. Rodrigo, please.
Sorry, miss, I arrived right now.
Okay. Constanza, please, number 6.
Sorry, I couldn't come this morning. I had an accident in my car.
Okay, very good. I had an accident in my car. Any questions about this exercise?
No.
No questions? Okay. Let's see something. Oh, wait. When was the last time you had to apologize? I mean, that you missed something. Do you understand it? Do you remember? Do you remember the last time you missed something and you had to apologize for that? Do you understand my question?
Yes.
Yes? Don't you remember?
Yes.
No. Come on.
Mm.
Everybody must apologize for something sometime. For example, do you remember the last time you missed a test, for example?
Yes.
Yeah, Rodrigo? Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. It was in the high school that I missed the test. And was in
Sorry, your voice goes far away, so can you repeat it, please?
yes. The last time that I missed a test was in high school, and it was in physics.
Physics, yeah? Ooh.
Physics. Yes.
And what was the reason? Why did you miss that test?
Mm, sorry, miss. I have a confusion. Miss is something like I didn't arrive to the test,
Exactly.
or
You couldn't come, or yeah, you were supposed to be there and you couldn't.
oh yeah. See, yeah, I didn't. I missed the test because I didn't woke up to the to the yes. I fell asleep.
Okay, so the test was in the morning, I suppose, or something like that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. In English, when you sleep more than what you are, I mean, you don't wake up at the time you were supposed to do it, and you wake up late, you use a verb to oversleep. Yeah? Oversleep. So you say, sorry, I couldn't come to the test because I overslept. That is the past tense, okay? So you overslept. And
Yes.
what happened with the test, with the teacher?
Well, the teacher understand. He was a
Understood,
very
yeah.
nice teacher, and I have the test another day.
Okay, so the teacher was very nice.
Yes.
Yes, and did you tell him or her, I don't know, the real reason?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. Let's see, any other experience about missing something? Here, Rodrigo asked about the meaning of the word. I mean, when do you use the word miss? Well, to miss may have different meanings. When you miss, for example, you miss a bus. That means that you were supposed to get to the station, I don't know, at 8 o'clock and you arrive late. You arrive at 8:15, so the bus left, so you missed the bus. In Rodrigo's example, he missed a test, okay? You can miss different things because you don't come or because you come late, okay? That is one meaning of one of the meanings of miss. Another meaning is when you, for example, you are far away from home and you miss your friends or your family. When you are far from your family and you miss them. I mean, you would like to be with them, but you can't. So you remember all your good times with them. Do you understand the meaning?
Yes.
Yes. So you can miss something or you can miss well, you can also miss things in the sense that you would like to have them and you don't have them. Yes. For example, Rodrigo, you are Venezuelan, right?
Yes.
Yes. How long have you been in Chile?
2 years and a half.
3 years and a half.
Yeah.
What do you miss from Venezuela?
My friends.
Sorry?
And my friends.
You miss your friends, okay.
Yes, I miss my friends and my family. My family too.
Okay. Okay, right. Do you miss any food?
Yes, because it's very difficult eat or cook food from Venezuela.
It's very difficult to cook that food here?
Because the ingredients sometimes are difficult to find.
Okay, right, probably. And everything is different. I mean, water, everything. Yeah, it's difficult to reproduce the same dishes in another country. Yeah, difficult. Okay, good, Rodrigo. Constanza, do you miss anything? Or have you ever missed anything?
I miss friends.
You miss friends. Why? Mm-hmm. Why can't you see them?
Like, pucha, no sé cómo decirlo, pero viven lejos.
Okay, try to say that. Where do you live, Constanza?
I am from Maipú.
Okay, you live in Maipú now?
Mm-hmm.
You live in Maipú. And where do your friends live?
También, pero como del otro extremo. Como que Maipú es súper grande.
In English, please, Constanza.
Es que no sé cómo se dice.
Try. I'm sure you know. Try to imagine a situation where nobody speaks Spanish. So you have to try to transmit your message. Okay? Okay. You live in Maipú. Where do your friends live? In Colina? In, I don't know, San Bernardo? Where
La
do they live?
Farfana. La
Sorry?
Farfana. La Farfana.
That is Maipú also, right?
Pero es más lejos de donde
Okay,
vivo.
so they live in Maipú, but you and your friends live in Maipú, but in different parts of Maipú. So there is a long distance.
Yes.
Okay, so you live far away from your friends. Okay. Okay, right. So you miss your friends. What about you, Diego? Do you miss anything or anybody?
Yes, I missed a test the last year.
You missed the test, okay?
Yes.
Tell us about it, please. What happened?
Because I forgot a passport, or I don't know how to say TNA.
The student card.
Yes. And we return. O sea, I returned to my home for a student
Card.
passport.
Card.
Yes, and I come late to the test.
Okay. And what happened? Was the test at the university?
Yes.
Okay. And what happened?
I do it the test the next week in the other class.
Okay, so you took the test or you did the test the following week in another class. Okay, so did you explain the teacher what happened?
Yes, I explained the teacher what happened, and he said do it the next class.
Okay, that was good. Yes, good. What about you, Camilo? Do you have any experience with missing things or missing people? I'm sorry?
I I try to remember.
Yeah.
I miss the last class.
Sorry, you missed what?
I miss the last class.
You missed last class? Last class of English?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
My connection is so bad.
Yeah.
And constantly fall the Wi-Fi.
Okay, so that is another reason under this situation of pandemic, right? To miss classes or to miss tests because of poor connection, right?
Yes.
Poor connection. Okay, that is another reason for missing classes. Okay, let's see if you think about general situations. Can you think of other reasons to miss, for example, classes or tests? Poor connection. What else? You oversleep. Can you think of other reasons?
When I have trámites, how do you
have
say
to do
trámites?
some paperwork?
Yes. Or when I had work, when I work in another place.
You have to work in another place. Okay, that's another reason, right? Okay. Any other reason? If you think about, you have been students for many years, 12 years at school and at least 2 or 3 years at university, 15 years. So it's a long time. So probably you have a lot of experience in that. When you were at school, for example, what were the reasons for missing classes?
A doctor appointment?
Okay, doctor's appointment. Yeah, that's one reason, right? Any other one? Thank you, Rodrigo, for turning on the camera. Okay.
When I was didn't study for test.
When you did, yeah.
I missed the class or test.
So you didn't go to school when you hadn't studied.
Yes.
And what did the teacher say?
Nothing. I present the certificate, the medical certificate.
But it was not true that you were sick.
Yes.
And where did you get the certificate?
Nothing. O sea, I don't know. Me lo conseguía, ¿no?
You got it. Okay.
Yes. But I was kid and in the bus.
Now, not anymore. Never again in your life. Okay, yeah, I understand that.
En la media tampoco.
High school.
High school.
Yeah, no. Imagínate cómo se te ocurre. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, now going on with this, this objective of apologizing, we are going to listen and then listen and read about a case. Let's see, how many of you can drive a car? Does any of you drive a car?
Yo.
Yeah, Mauricio, anybody else? Sorry?
Yes.
Camilo, do you have a driving license?
Yes.
When did you get your driving license? Do you remember?
In the 2018.
Okay, 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
Let's see, do you remember the moment you got the license for the first time? I mean, the test and all the process to get the driving license?
Yes, I remember.
Yes. And what was it like? Was it difficult? Was it easy?
It depends the city or the comuna. In San Bernardo, it's easy.
Easy.
But in Antofagasta is most difficult.
More difficult, yeah? Okay. Okay. But in your case, was it in Antofagasta or in San Bernardo?
In San Bernardo.
San Bernardo.
My dad's in Antofagasta, or my friends.
Sorry, you passed?
No, my dad's, my dad and my mom in Antofagasta. They have the license.
Okay. So you didn't have much difficulty to get the license then? No?
No?
No. What about Camilo, right? You were the other one?
I didn't. I have a license.
Do you have a license or not?
No, but
No.
I have the course.
The course, yeah.
This summer.
And you have the driving course, yeah? But you don't have the license yet.
For the pandemic, no.
Yeah, because of the pandemic.
Because
sorry. No, there is. Because of, debido a, o por, because of, or due to the pandemic. La palabra for significa para, como para en el sentido de dirigido a, con destinatario, ese destinatario, no es por, ¿ya? No es debido a, ¿ok? Debido a, because of, las dos palabras juntas, porque because solo es porque. Because of or due to. Yeah, those are the most usual words. Okay, well, now I will ask you to listen to somebody telling or talking about his drama to get a driving license. Okay, so please concentrate on listening. If you can take some notes, would be great. So you will listen to it first, just listen, and then the second time you will read and listen. Okay. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Waiting for my train.
Sorry.
Unit 19, page 94. Why can't I drive? I am waiting for my train. It's half an hour late. There are problems on the line. There are often problems on the line. I know from past experience that when the train company says it's half an hour late, the train is actually an hour late, sometimes more. I'll probably arrive in Liverpool at around 4 o'clock. I left my house at 11, so it's going to take me 5 hours to travel less than 200 kilometers. I ask myself, why can't I drive? Life would be simpler, and I would get home to Liverpool a lot quicker. I ask myself this question a lot. In fact, I ask myself the question every time I fail my driving test. And I've failed it 5 times now. The first time I took my test, I was 18. I did okay, but I couldn't park the car. I tried to park 3 or 4 times, but I just did it really badly each time. The second time, I was quite nervous, and I wanted to finish the test quickly. Unfortunately, I wanted to finish so quickly, I drove too fast. The speed limit was 60 kilometers an hour, but I drove at 75. The third time, I was very nervous. I was coming out of the car park and I hit another car. The car wasn't badly damaged, but of course, I failed the test. The fourth time, I was really, really nervous. I couldn't sleep the night before the test, and I was sick in the morning. I tried to calm down, but I couldn't. It took me 5 minutes just to start the car, and the test was really awful. I suppose I didn't really fail the 5th time. I didn't sleep for a week because I was worrying about the test. I was really tired the morning of the test. I decided I just couldn't do it, so I didn't go. It cost me £150 because I cancelled it. After that, I decided not to take the test again and to just take the train everywhere. And here I am, waiting for my train. Why can't I drive?
Okay, let's see. What did you understand about this story? What did you understand about this story? What is, Mauricio?
Sorry, can you repeat the audio, please?
Yes, okay.
I have a little problem.
Okay.
Unit 19, page 94. Why can't I drive? I am waiting for my train. It's half an hour late. There are problems on the line. There are often problems on the line. I know from past experience that when the train company says it's half an hour late, the train is actually an hour late, sometimes more. I'll probably arrive in Liverpool at around 4 o'clock. I left my house at 11, so it's going to take me 5 hours to travel less than 200 kilometers. I ask myself, why can't I drive? life would be simpler and I would get home to Liverpool a lot quicker. I ask myself this question a lot. In fact, I ask myself the question every time I fail my driving test. And I've failed it 5 times now. The first time I took my test, I was 18. I did okay, but I couldn't park the car. I tried to park 3 or 4 times, but I just did it really badly each time. The second time, I was quite nervous, and I wanted to finish the test quickly. Unfortunately, I wanted to finish so quickly, I drove too fast. The speed limit was 60 kilometers an hour, but I drove at 75. The third time, I was very nervous. I was coming out of the car park and I hit another car. The car wasn't badly damaged, but of course, I failed the test. The fourth time, I was really, really nervous. I couldn't sleep the night before the test, and I was sick in the morning. I tried to calm down, but I couldn't. It took me 5 minutes just to start the car, and the test was really awful. I suppose I didn't really fail the 5th time. I didn't sleep for a week because I was worrying about the test. I was really tired the morning of the test, and I decided I just couldn't do it, so I didn't go. It cost me £150 because I cancelled it. After that, I decided not to take the test again and to just take the train everywhere. And here I am, waiting for my train. Why can't I drive?
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. What is this man's main problem?
They don't pass the driving test.
Okay,
and he have take the train every day.
Okay, right. So he can't pass the test, the driving test. He can't pass the driving test. Okay. How can you say that using a different word instead of pass? How can you express the same idea using another word? Do you know? When you take a test, there are 2 possibilities. You pass the test or you?
Fail.
Fail, exactly.
Fail.
Right, to fail a test. So, right, he can't pass the driving test or he fails the driving test, okay? How many times has he failed that test? Did you get that?
4.
5.
5.
5, yeah, 5 times. Oof, it's a lot. Yes, 5 times. Do you remember the reasons why he failed that test?
He drives so quite quickly.
Okay, he drives too quickly, right? Any other reason?
He hit another car in
Yeah.
the car park.
Es el colmo de la mala suerte, right? He hits another car, yes. How can you say that? When there is a car that is, I don't know, parked, and you hit the car, how can you, hit is a possibility, it's correct. There is another word you use in that case. Does anybody know?
Collision.
Yeah, but collision is when the 2 vehicles are in movement. So there is a collision, you collide. You collide with another car or with another vehicle in general, any type of vehicle. In that case, you collide, you have a collision. But if one of the Well, maybe not only a vehicle, maybe a tree, for example. If you are in a car and then you hit a tree or another car that is parked, for example, you crash. You crash into maybe another car, maybe, I don't know, a tree, maybe, I don't know, a lamppost. Okay, something that is static. One of the two objects is static. Do you understand the difference? Yes, so two different words.
Yes.
Well, in that case, you have a crash. In this case, I don't remember if it was a collision or a crash. I think it was a crash. I think so, yeah. Okay, right. And any other reason why he couldn't get his, why he failed the test? Do you remember?
He was so nervous that he gets sick in the morning. So it was awful, the test that day.
Exactly. He was too nervous. He was too nervous. So he felt sick, right? He felt sick, right? And the test was a disaster. Yes. Okay. Any other reason? I don't know how many reasons do we have here? Crash, we have he was nervous. Another one was he drove too fast. We have 3 reasons. Any other reason?
In the first time, he can park the car.
Very good. Right. Right. He couldn't park. He couldn't because it was in the past. He couldn't park the car. He couldn't park the car. Right. That is so difficult, I think. Well, he couldn't park the car. Any other reason? No? Okay. So now I will share my screen. I will show you the text. Well, I don't know if you have the text. Let me see. Well, it is that you read and listen at the same time. Okay? Let me go to your cursos. Wait. No, not this one. Sorry, it's not here. Wait. No, sorry, it's not in your courses. I will share my screen and then I will upload it to your courses, okay? Wait. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Yeah, wait. This is 94. Uf. Mi motricidad fina en la mañana es horrible. Okay. I will upload it anyway. Okay, go to Material Docente, please, page 94, okay? Here it is. before reading the text, I would like to check some vocabulary, okay? Here, could you download it first?
Me, yes.
Yes? Well, please go to exercise 1 before listening. Here we have 5 different expressions that were used by the speaker, right? In each of the expressions from 1 to 7, there is one word that is underlined, okay? Subrayado, okay? So let's see, we're going to check the opposite meaning, okay? For example, the first one, it's late. Which of these words is the opposite of late?
Early?
Early, right. Very good. Left my house, left. What is
Got
the opposite?
home.
Got home, right. Right. Well, we also, we already saw the word failed the test. If you didn't fail, you passed the test, okay? Got nervous.
Countdown.
Countdown, very good. Started the car.
Stop it.
Stopped, right. Started, hace partir, stopped, the opposite. Okay, any questions about this vocabulary?
No.
No? Okay. So now here you have the text. I will play the tape, okay? Read, listen and read. Ooh, wait.
Unit 19, page 94. Why can't I drive?
I am waiting for my train. It's half an hour late. There are problems on the line. There are often problems on the line. I know from past experience that when the train company says it's half an hour late, the train is actually an hour late, sometimes more. I'll probably arrive in Liverpool at around 4 o'clock. I left my house at 11, so it's going to take me 5 hours to travel less than 200 kilometers. I ask myself, why can't I drive? Life would be simpler, and I would get home to Liverpool a lot quicker. I ask myself this question a lot. In fact, I ask myself the question every time I fail my driving test. And I've failed it 5 times now. The first time I took my test, I was 18. I did okay, but I couldn't park the car. I tried to park 3 or 4 times, but I just did it really badly each time. The second time, I was quite nervous, and I wanted to finish the test quickly. Unfortunately, I wanted to finish so quickly, I drove too fast. The speed limit was 60 kilometers an hour, but I drove at 75. The third time, I was very nervous. I was coming out of the car park and I hit another car. The car wasn't badly damaged, but of course, I failed the test. The fourth time, I was really, really nervous. I couldn't sleep the night before the test, and I was sick in the morning. I tried to calm down, but I couldn't. It took me 5 minutes just to start the car, and the test was really awful. I suppose I didn't really fail the 5th time. I didn't sleep for a week because I was worrying about the test. I was really tired the morning of the test, and I decided I just couldn't do it. So I didn't go. It cost me £150 because I cancelled it. After that, I decided not to take the test again and to just take the train everywhere. And here I am, waiting for my train. Why can't I drive?
Okay. Any questions about the paragraph?
Miss,
Yes.
I have a question.
Tell me.
Confuse me when he says that it's half an hour late, and after that say that actually an hour late. It's half an hour. I think that it was una hora y media.
No, no, no.
So,
Half an hour means 30 minutes. La mitad de una hora. Half an hour. Una hora y media sería an hour and a half.
yeah. Right. All right. Thank you.
Welcome. Any other question? No more questions? Crystal clear? Let's see, why do you think that this man has this problem? What is your opinion about this case?
The first case?
I'm sorry?
I don't understand.
My question is, why does this man have this problem? Why, I mean, can't he get a license after 5 times taking the test?
Because he had a trauma.
He has a trauma?
Yes, because when he couldn't pass the test in the first or second time. He was nervous. He was very nervous.
Okay. So he has a problem of, I mean, he can't control his nerves, apparently.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Have you ever met anybody who has, I don't know, 5 times, but more than twice, more than 2 times trying to get the license?
I have a friend.
Mm-hmm.
They never. He never passed the driving test.
Okay, in Chile?
Yes, in Chile.
And what happened?
I don't know. He tried the three. Tres, how do you say tres veces?
3 times.
3 times.
He couldn't pass the test?
3 times.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And don't you know if he had problems? Because there are 3 different tests in Chile, right? One is the written one. The other one is where they evaluate your reflexes, and the other one is your sight, or no?
Yes.
Don't you know which one? Which one is it?
The I don't is
You don't know?
the the test would have alternatives. I don't say.
Yeah, the written test.
The written test.
Ah, the same as I the same problem I had. Yeah.
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 But he have a car and he driving without the driving license.
Sorry, he will what?
He drive without the driving license.
Okay, yeah. He drives the same without a driving license. Yeah.
Yes.
So the problem is not to move the car.
Yes.
The problem is the written test. Yeah,
Exactly.
the same problem that I had. I didn't want to study the regulations. So what that was when I was 23 years old. The first time I got the license, yes, it was a mess.
When I passed the test, the reading test, I memorized the answers.
You memorize the answers, yeah.
Yes, with one one app in the telephone.
Yeah, very good, because in my times there was no internet, so no way to, yeah. The first time I had more wrong answers than the limit, over the limit. The second time, they caught a friend of mine who was trying to help me in the test. And the third time, finally, I passed the test. But that was the problem, the written test. Yeah, it was awful. Okay. Do you remember any experience, because you must take, well, sorry, before going on. In English, when you talk about test or exam, the verbs you use are exactly the opposite that in Spanish. For example, in English, students take tests and teachers give tests. It's exactly the opposite, okay? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you as a students must be used to take tests, right? And have you ever had any experience when you have failed a test because you were too nervous?
A test in the high school or a test at the right test?
Anywhere, at the university, at high school, anywhere.
I was too nervous when I had a test in the high school.
Yes?
Yes, and I didn't pass.
You didn't pass. And was it a test of, any specific subject? I don't know, mathematics?
Yeah, mathematics.
Mathematics.
Yes.
So it was.
And I was bad in mathematics.
Yeah, okay. You were bad at mathematics.
At mathematics, okay.
Yeah.
For something I studied cinema.
yeah, okay, right. Okay, but finally you had to pass it in the end, because if not, you would be at school. You would be at school.
I have a red in that note, but in the others note and test, I pass it.
Okay, Mark, you had a red mark, yeah?
Yes.
In mathematics. Okay, right. Okay, you balance the marks with other marks, other subjects.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Any other experience with tests? The subject test that you didn't pass, or you failed, or you were about to fail because you were nervous? Perhaps oral tests. I don't know, in your careers, do you have to take oral tests?
No.
People studying journalism? No? Not yet.
No.
The
final exam is
oral.
an oral text.
But I understand that people studying journalism during the career have to take subjects of television, radio, and there.
In radio we have
Yeah.
a oral test, but it's not not just oral test. To reading.
Sorry, to what?
Reading test.
Ah, yeah. I mean, also you have written tests, but there is a part of the course where you have to do practical things, right? Or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think people
Because
studying journalism cannot be nervous when taking oral tests. You know?
in the first, yes, in
Have
radio,
you ever done that?
because we have locution.
You have, how can you say that? I don't know. I don't know. Oral, let me see. I never asked how to say that. Wait. Does anybody know?
I don't know.
Let me see. I never had to use that word. Wait. No. Wait a minute. I'm checking. Narration, maybe, or no? Because
Yes,
here,
the same.
let me share my screen. But here we have, locución is in a different context. I mean, like, you see, like speech. I mean, this is in language. How can you say that in a different way in Spanish?
Locución, o sea, we have read the informative note.
No, yeah, es lo que hace un locutor.
Yes.
A ver, déjame
Locutear.
poner. Ya, pero no sé si
Locutear.
existe esa palabra como locutor, presenter, commentator, ¿ya? Presentador, locución, locutor. Let me see. No. Locución. Oh, no sé. Announcement. No, pero eso es como de los avisos comerciales. A ver. Oye, qué buena pregunta. Nunca me había preguntado cómo se decía locución internacionalmente. ¿Cómo se puede decir de otra manera que no sea locución? A ver, déjame ver en español los posibles significados de locución, o sea, sinónimos de locución. Spanish definition, gramática, o sea, no tampoco. Aparece con la definición de gramática, o sea, el uso de locución en el contexto de gramática. Mañana se los digo, porque no sé. A ver. Locución. Sinónimos. De nuevo, la locución en términos gramaticales. Locución adverbial, locución... No me sale la otra. Presentation, maybe? I don't know. No, presentation is a... Presentation, statics. No. Exposition, invoicing. Okay, actually, I don't know. Tomorrow we have that word. Yeah? So when you must transmission, maybe? You broadcast. That can be even. Por aquí vamos, yo creo. ¿Pueden ver mi pantalla? Broadcast
Yes.
the program. Broadcast to emit via TV or radio. Example, the old radio station isn't broadcasting. Yeah, let me read. Related to transmission. The receiver lost the broadcast signal. Divulgar broadcast. Oh, I'm not sure. Okay. No, I'm not sure. So tomorrow I will tell you, okay? Okay, dear. Well, tomorrow, as I said at the beginning, we're going to have, in the first part, we're going to finish this topic, and then in the second part, you're going to write the last email, okay? During this week, you're going to have the marks of your presentations, okay? I am working on that.
Okay.
Okay, any questions or comments? No? Okay. So hope to see you tomorrow for our last class then. Okay? Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Welcome.
Thank
I
See
you.
you
miss.
tomorrow. Bye-bye.